March 11, 2011. Japan's northeastern coast. In just a few minutes, one of the strongest earthquakes ever recorded tears through the land. And then the ocean does something terrifying. It pulls back and comes rushing in. A wall of water nearly 40 meters high slams into the coastline. Towns vanish. Trains, homes, lives erased in seconds. More than 20,000 people are lost or missing. This wasn't just a disaster. It was the moment Japan realized something painful. The sea they had lived beside for generations could no longer be trusted. And from that realization came one of the most ambitious engineering decisions ever made. Before 2011, Japan already believed it was prepared. Nearly 40% of its coastline was protected by seawalls. Some stood over 10 meters tall. The famous Kamaishi breakwater was the largest of its kind on Earth. But the tsunami didn't stop. It climbed. It poured over. It smashed through. In some places, the walls collapsed completely. In others, they gave people a dangerous sense of security, delaying evacuation. The lesson was brutal but clear. Japan had built for what was likely. Nature delivered what was possible. So the country faced a choice: retreat from the coast forever, or rebuild stronger than ever before. Planning began almost immediately. Engineers analyzed exactly how the 2011 tsunami behaved, where waves hit hardest, how energy moved inland, why some towns suffered more than others. They classified tsunamis into two types. Level 1 as expected once every 100 to 150 years. Level 2 rare, catastrophic events like 2011. The new walls were designed to stop or weaken Level 1 tsunamis completely. For Level 2, the focus shifted to evacuation, education, and higher ground. Wall heights varied by location. Some rose over 15 meters. Others were lower but combined with raised land, forests, and escape routes. This was not one wall. It was a system. Now comes the hardest part: actually building this thing. Japan's coastline isn't flat or friendly. It's jagged, rocky, constantly battered by waves. Before a single wall could rise, engineers had to prepare the land itself. Step 1. Stabilizing the ground. Much of the coastline had sunk during the 2011 earthquake. In some towns, the ground level dropped by over a meter. So engineers first raised entire neighborhoods using millions of cubic meters of soil. In places like Rikuzen Takata, the land was lifted before construction even began. Step 2. Digging deep foundations. These walls couldn't just sit on sand. Massive steel piles were driven 20 to 25 meters into the bedrock. This was critical. The wall had to survive not only tsunamis, but powerful earthquakes shaking it from below. Once the piles were in place, workers poured reinforced concrete bases, sometimes wider than the wall itself. Think of it like an iceberg. What you see above ground is only part of the structure. Most of the strength is hidden underneath. Step 3. Prefabrication. To save time and improve quality, many wall sections were built off-site. Huge precast concrete blocks were manufactured inland, then transported by trucks and barges to the coast. Giant cranes lifted these blocks into position with centimeter-level precision. Step 4. Assembling the wall. Section by section, the wall rose. Some were straight. Others curved to deflect wave energy. Many had a T-shape or L-shape cross-section, designed to break the force of incoming water instead of taking it head-on. In fishing ports and river mouths, engineers installed automatic steel gates. These stay open during normal days, allowing boats and water flow. When sensors detect abnormal sea levels, the gates close automatically, sealing off inland areas. Step 5. Wave energy control. This wasn't just about height. Sloped faces, step designs, and rough surfaces were added to slow water down. The goal was never to completely stop a tsunami. It was to reduce its speed, lower its height, and buy precious minutes for evacuation. All of this happened while battling weather, waves, and constant aftershocks. Construction crews worked through winters, storms, and public protests. At peak times, thousands of workers and hundreds of machines operated simultaneously across more than 400 separate project sites. From start to finish, the construction stretched over a decade. Most major sections were completed by the early 2020s. Some finishing work continues even today. This wasn't just construction. It was a nationwide effort to rebuild confidence, one concrete pour at a time. The price tag reached nearly $12 billion. And the criticism never stopped. Some towns now live behind towering concrete barriers. Ocean views are gone. Tourism changed. Ecosystems were disrupted. Yet many survivors support the walls because they remember what the ocean took. In some areas, communities adapted. Murals painted life onto gray concrete. Parks and green barriers softened the impact. Protection came with sacrifice. But for many, it was worth it. Japan's tsunami wall is not a symbol of victory. It's a symbol of memory. A reminder that nature doesn't negotiate, but humans can prepare. As sea levels rise and storms grow stronger, countries around the world are watching Japan closely. Hard defenses, soft solutions, or a balance of both. One thing is certain. When the ocean comes again, Japan refuses to face it unprepared. Because sometimes, survival isn't about stopping the wave. It's about buying time to live.